That's kind of what you need to do with your evening news or your Fox News. You watch CNN for the Democrats, you watch Fox for the Republicans, and if you watch both, we have to put you in a freaking rubber room. You're going to lose your mind. Hey, guys, everybody's talking about it out there. Everybody's nobody. The news media is talking about it. Regular people are just going to work. But there's a lot of yakking going on, and so I'm getting some stuff on social media. Dave, is there going to be a recession? The Democrats desperately want a recession because it would help them elect a president. Because if Trump is successful economically, the Democrats are screwed. Is there going to be a recession? If I'm a Democrat, I sure hope so. If I'm a Republican, I sure hope not. Oh, yippity, yip, yak, 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 yak. Listen, weather forecasters and economists are the only people who can be wrong all the time and keep their jobs. Okay? So, here's the thing. If the GDP, the gross domestic product, which is the number that represents all the goods and services produced in the American economy, the U.S. economy, if it is in falling mode, if it shrinks, the size of the economy shrinks, recedes for 2 consecutive quarters, we call that a recession. That's what a recession is. It's not the boogeyman is going to come to your house and take your children. It's 2 quarters, 6 months that the economy shrunk as a whole instead of grew as a whole. So really, it's not the end of the freaking world. What matters is what's happening at your house. Now, if the economy continues to shrink instead of continues to grow, that's not good because people start to lose jobs because companies don't have income. They're not selling goods and services, so they don't need people to produce the goods and services, and the job market tends to shrink. But for the first time in economic history right now, we have negative unemployment. Now, the stats aren't showing that, but the real world out there is there are more jobs than people looking for them right now. And so it could shrink a good bit and still be very vibrant. Now, Donald Trump, listen, it's anything to do with Donald Trump. Let me just tell you, the people in the White House do not cause the economy to happen. You people out there in America cause the economy to happen. When you come up with great new ideas and create new things and sell new things and make new things and make great things and cut great hair and run a great restaurant and make great shoes, you are the economy. Donald Trump is not the economy. Barack Obama is not the economy. And you can't blame the economy on Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush, because it's very hard to find that you can actually tie all the government things that they don't do, because they don't do much. They just sit up there and bitch all the time. But the things that they don't do to the actual economy. However, it does swing elections. Famous words out of George Bush's mouth. It's the economy, it's the economy stupid, right? It caught up with him, right? So, they do swing. It does swing elections, but the interesting part of that is that's because people actually believe what they do up there matters. What you do at your house matters a whole lot more than what happens at the White House. So I don't know if the GDP is going to shrink for 2 consecutive quarters. It would have to do it for 1 consecutive quarter first, and it hasn't done that yet. And so it will be at least 6 months before we see this. Now, but economists, yeah, I know. But let me just tell you, they shut the schools down here because they thought there might be a thunderstorm that didn't come. This is the world we live in today, the wussification of America. And so the deal is very simple. If you will do the stuff I'm teaching, God's and Grandma's ways of handling money called common sense, you will prosper in good times economically, and you will prosper in down times economically. If you go to work and tell the truth and work hard while you're at work and smile while you're at work and don't be nasty to people while you're at work and be good to the customer while you're at work, you'll have a job. Because most people can't even show up and do that. They forget to work while they're at work. They're too busy checking their freaking Facebook account instead of actually working. So here's a plan. You're going to be okay if you actually work. You're going to be okay if you actually have an emergency fund. You're going to be okay if you actually have investments. You're going to be okay if you don't have any debt. You're going to be okay if you live on a budget. You're going to be okay. So turn off Fox News. Nobody watching CNN anywhere, I'd tell you to turn them off. Dadgum ratings are in the tank. I tell you, I mean, turn off the ABC Evening News. I don't even know who the guy is. I haven't watched him in years, or is it a girl now? I don't even know. The only time I watch one of those things is if one of the Ramsey personalities are on it. I don't even turn on the stupid television. Ziegler used to say, I get up every morning, I read the newspaper and read the Bible so I can tell what both sides are doing. That's kind of what you need to do with your evening news or your Fox News. You watch CNN for the Democrats, you watch Fox for the Republicans, and if you watch both, we have to put you in a freaking rubber room. You're going to lose your mind. So much propaganda, you choke on it. It's unbelievable. It's the state-run networks. It's ridiculous. They haven't had an original thought in years. And you sit around, you're going to sit around and decide if you're in a good mood or if there's a recession coming based on that crap? Don't do that. Just do your deal. What happens at your house? Is there a recession at your house? Have you had 2 consecutive downturns? 2 consecutive quarters of downturn at your house? You know what caused that? It wasn't the White House. It was you. Have you had 2 consecutive upturns? Are you in a bull market? You know what caused that? It was you. I made money under liberals. I made and lost money under conservatives. I made and lost money under liberals. Turns out that I was the variable, not the character that some of you thought was going to bring you prosperity. They're not going to bring you prosperity. They lied. It's not in their power to give you prosperity. They lied. Your congressman, your senator, your governor, I did this for the economy. Horse crap. You did nothing. You're a politician. You're not a producer of anything. You guys out there listening to me are the producers. So get about the business of not having a recession at your house, whether or not we choose to have one in the U.S. as a result of self-fulfilling prophecy of cable news.